The Tesla CEO continuing to stoke the SEC fire over Twitter following his settlement with the agency, referring to the SEC as the Shortseller Enrichment Commission. Remains unclear whether that Twitter taunt will put the settlement in jeopardy, but he continues to be active there. Kara, did that surprise you? I mean,
no.
You know Elon Musk. You probably didn't believe he was really going to be cowed by this settlement, but boy, that was quick.
Yeah.
His tweet was quick.
Yeah, well, there you go. I don't know. You know, it was an expensive tweet the first time, obviously, the $20 million. But I just don't see him controlling him here. I think I talked about it this week on our Pivot podcast. You know, I just don't see him being controlled unless he is absolutely firmly talked to by the board. And I suspect they were sort of like, now we really mean it. Now we really, really mean it. Now we really, really mean it. You know what I mean? It's like getting the kid
It's kind of like that child-actor dynamic with the parents, though. It's like he's bringing in all the money, but the board's supposed to be in charge. How do they really work that? I mean, the new chairman and the two new independent directors are going to have to come in with some kind of a new strategy, right? Yeah, I don't know. Or else another manager there, but I just don't think you can. I think he does what he wants, and I think he's always done what he wants, and there doesn't seem to be too much of a problem doing it. I mean, there are these fines, and everyone sort of wrings their hands and goes, oh my goodness. And then he keeps doing it. So I think, you know, I don't know. I don't think they have control over him, and I don't know what leverage they can place on him to stop. He shouldn't have done it. It obviously was kind of a silly thing to do, and he could have just not said anything for just a little while, but I guess he just doesn't care. I don't know. I don't know why he's doing it.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the irony, Kara, because it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy every time he goes to Twitter and he lashes out at short sellers or now the SEC. He essentially causes the stock to fall, and it's hurting his shareholders who are actually buyers and hanging on to it. Yeah, you'd think. I don't know. I don't know why he's doing it. I think he shouldn't have I've said this to him. He shouldn't be indulging himself like this, but you know, it's up to the board at this point to do something about it. And the question is, what can they actually do? You know, in any other terms, it's a little harmless, but here it isn't because it does affect the shares in the way it does. And you know, they tend to recover and go. I haven't followed them closely, but they tend to recover. So I think it's silliness at this point. But I don't.
Kara, would people in your world, high, prominent Silicon Valley people, join this board or join Musk's management team? Is it a job that you think will be easy to find to take now that they're going to have two independent directors? I don't know. You know, some names I thought would be kind of interesting would be like Indra Nooyi from Pepsi would be an interesting person. I thought Alan Mulally might be interesting, although I think he skews more traditional for them. Although he certainly has lots of experience. He ran Ford and also I think Boeing or one of them. And then I was, oddly enough, I was thinking of Gary Cohn from the Trump administration and from Goldman Sachs. There's people who might enjoy it, who might think it's interesting. There's others who probably don't want to touch it because of the dealing with Elon. But I don't know. It's an interesting job for sure.
Yeah, maybe Mary Poppins is available. That would be an interesting pick.